Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we will see the concept of the functional. What is functional dependency? Functional dependency is a framework for systematic design and optimization of the relational schema. The second important thing, it is a generalization over the notion of the keys. Third and the most important thing is that it is crucial in obtaining correct normalized schema. So, in normalization, step by step, we will apply the rules to the schema. And all these rules are based on the concept of the normalization. Now, for a relation R, A1, A2, A3, or there would be many attributes, B1, B2, these are the other attributes. So, these attributes are belonging to the relation R. The set of attribute A1, A2, A3 can uniquely determine the attribute B1. It can also determine the attribute B2. So this is the notion of a key. Here, the set of attribute A1, A2, A3 would be called as a super key, and this super key will be determining the other attributes of the relation R. Example of an employee. For the relation employee, we can identify the functional dependency. Can employee name determine the age? If the employee name is unique, then it could determine the age. But if employee name is not unique, then it will not determine the age. So this is not the valid functional dependency. If we see the another attribute, employee number. Okay, so employee number can uniquely determine the employee name. So this is valid functional dependency. Can age determine the name of the employee? It is possible that in the organization we can have multiple employees having the same age. So it would not be a unique determiner of the employee name. Can employee number determine the age of an employee? Yes, it can determine the age of the employee. So it is a unique determiner. So for the given relation R, valid set of the functional dependency would be represented by the set F, and this F would contain the functional dependencies which are valid. So employee number determining the employee name and employee number determining the age. This is the valid set of the functional dependency. While designing the relational schema, we have to follow the three main rules. The first is that we should avoid the redundancy. Means in a database, we will have the several relations that are grouped together. So we should avoid the repetition of the attributes across the different relation. Second main criteria is that we should avoid update anomaly, and the third one is that we should avoid the delete anomaly. Now what we understand by the anomalies? Now let's take an example of this company table, company database. Company database is having the tables department, project and employee. So it may be possible that employee name may be repeated in the tables department, project and the employee. Updating the employee name should get updated, okay, and if it is not updated it will call anomaly. The same holds for the delete. Wherever the employee name is present, if we want to delete a particular employee, it should get deleted with all the instances of a functional dependency. To find a closure of the given relation, now here the employee relation attributes are given, we require to apply Armstrong axioms. The first Armstrong axioms is reflexivity. If beta is a subset of the alpha, then alpha implies beta. Okay, here the employee number and employee name uniquely determining the employee name, where the employee name is a subset of the right hand side set. Another important Armstrong axiom is the augmentative. If alpha implies beta, then we can say gamma alpha implies to gamma beta. Now here, the employee number and the employee name implies the employee name and the age. Norm is transitivity. Means if alpha implies beta, then beta implies gamma. This means that alpha implies gamma. Now for the given set, if the employee name is not unique, then employee number can determine employee name can determine employee age. This means it applies the transitivity rule, employee number, employee's age.